Views expressed in this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect any affiliated organizations. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome. Another Sunday. We're a couple Sundays before the start of the NFL season.
Is this episode 13?
It
Episode
is
13.
episode 13
Oh, it's bad luck. All right.
of the No Safe Words podcast.
This is going to be rough.
I don't think we have anything controversial that we're talking about.
Yeah, gender roles and expectations. That's going to be good.
Well, I mean, that topic has been brought to my attention because something came up from 30 years ago that's now in the headlines again. We can touch on that in a minute.
Ooh.
But I think we start a little light today with we all saw movies. Entertainment was a big thing this week. Between somebody finishing up Department Q, I believe. I started a new show, quickly binged it.
Finished
and
I don't think I finished it.
Oh, you didn't finish it? Muhammad's close to finishing it. And he also started another podcast on my recommendation, which apparently he's taken king to.
Another TV show, not podcast.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, another TV show. And
Mobland.
Scotty and I saw two movies. I saw a third movie by myself. And Muhammad, you saw a movie.
Didn't even tell me.
Dude, I had the theater to myself.
Unbelievable.
The whole theater. I felt like king of the castle.
King of the castle.
So let's start with a movie that we all watched. Americana.
Oh boy. Americana.
Another movie that didn't know what it was.
First of all, Sydney Sweeney, she got good genes.
She does have good genes. Although in this movie,
but that didn't help.
Genes,
It didn't help at all. This movie.
Well, hold on. In this movie, actually, she portrayed a woman with not good genes.
Well,
no.
I mean,
the jeans she was wearing were good jeans.
But her genes in the movie that she portrayed.
I mean, I won't
so
comment on that, but them jeans she was wearing was nice.
They were interesting with the flannel patchwork on the lining, the flannel lining.
And what about the fake freckles?
Those are fake.
They were so symmetrical and perfectly lined up. I was like, yeah.
It looked like one of those. It looked like the didn't.
Let me just
like a filter.
Didn't
Snapchat
the woman? No. Well, that too. But didn't what was Woody's girl cowgirl's
what was her name?
Didn't she have freckles?
She did, but they were more random than the ones on Sydney Sweeney's face.
But that's what it looked like. It looked like that same marker was used for her freckles.
Well, I mean, that's what pale white woman with freckles like that looks
Jessie.
like. I mean,
Jessie.
That's right. That's right.
Well, nowadays people paint on their freckles too.
You mean like what Sydney Sweeney did in this movie?
No, I mean like actual SZA.
Yeah.
Like when she gets dressed for things, puts fake freckles on.
All right.
But Americana,
freckles are cute, I guess.
I have
back
fake
on
freckles.
the movie. I guess we could just jump right in the mix of things. What do you rate it?
So originally I rated it 5 out of 10 because I didn't even know it was supposed to be a comedy.
It was a comedy because
Dark comedy.
Yeah, that's the primary genre is dark comedy. The set on IMDb it's listed dark comedy, Western crime drama.
Like I said, another movie that couldn't make up its mind on what it was.
Yes,
that's too many different things to be in one.
I don't understand the hate here.
It had no idea.
Did you guys like Pulp Fiction?
What it was? That's different.
It's not at all like Pulp
This is
Fiction.
not Pulp Fiction at all. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all.
You said you said it was worth watching in theaters.
No, I did not say that. When did I say that?
The other day.
No.
You said it was worth watching in theaters.
It's definitely not worth watching in theaters. I said if.
So what do you rate it? You said a 5. Now what do you give it?
A 6.
Oh, that's not what you said the other day. Now
I said 6.
Now you have a teammate that wants to be. Now you guys want to be Bash Bros.
Get the fuck out of here. You're wild.
All right.
Bro,
Nah,
it was
bro.
6 out of 10
We're-
at best.
Okay.
We're Smash Bros.
And that's only
Yeah.
because
Bang Bros.
out of a 10 scale,
Don't
I don't
say
go
it.
halves. Unbelievable.
Docking partners over here.
Stop. Don't be inappropriate.
That doesn't male and male don't dock.
Okay. Okay. Fucking you guys playing Star Wars. Meow, meow.
All right.
Nah, like,
So 6
like,
out of
I'll-
10.
I'll just say, yeah, I mean, the movie itself, like, going into it, when Scotty was like, oh, yeah, it's a comedy, and I'm like, so I'm priming myself to go into it thinking it's a comedy, and I'm like, this is just like a dry, like, Napoleon Dynamite, dumb, nonsensical.
No.
Comedy.
Napoleon Dynamite was far better.
But I'm just saying, kind of like
All
it.
right,
The idea is
all
it's
right,
like
okay.
it's like ironic. It's not even. It's just like, it just didn't make sense. It's like,
Bro,
who made
there's
this?
no
Who
way
came
you're
up with
going to
this
sit
idea?
here and bash
It's okay.
the
I'm not going to.
reincarnation of Sitting Bull.
Listen, that was the only thing. The cool thing was like the kid. All right, so here's what I'll say. The deep meaning behind that part of the movie was something that was like the only thing in the whole movie that made sense. How they tie in the little kid and his whole reincarnation of Sitting Bull, or what was it, Sitting Bull or
Yeah,
Sitting
Sitting
Bull.
Bull.
Sitting Bull, right? That was the only thing about the whole movie that had continuity and actually like made sense. Was the story about explaining how like this kid has this childhood trauma, and as a result of whatever the childhood trauma, he's escaping into some made up false reality of being Sitting Bull, and like, okay, that was his escape. And then at the end of it, the dude, well, spoiler alert, at the end of it, the dude's just like, yeah, no, you're not, this is not happening. And then he's walking down the road, he takes off the bandana, his mom comes and hugs him and is like, okay,
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
well, you know,
Yeah,
that's,
you know,
that's
it's-
cool.
Well,
You
up
know,
until
it's-
that point, it was like, that's my brother. Like, she wasn't even calling him the son, right? Like,
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
of
you didn't
course.
even know. You didn't even know.
For like, yeah, for whatever reason, like, that's fine. The other thing, I mean, it's another movie with this jumping around shit. This like Memento style jumping around, like
Yeah,
part one, part two, part
two,
three, part 4, part 5, and then like there's overlapping and there's back shots, not back shots, but like
hey,
flashbacks across like the different sections of the movie, and like to fill in the blanks on stuff. I don't know. It's like if it was a comedy.
So you didn't like that with weapons?
No.
Really?
I understand the reason why.
Well, they
I
had to.
understand-
They had to with weapons.
They didn't
That's
have
what
to.
I'm
They would
saying.
just
I-
told the story a different way.
They definitely had to.
They would've
It
told
would have
the
been a
story a different
completely
way.
different story.
It would have just been told a different way.
No,
You're right.
Anyway,
in my
point
mind.
being,
Yeah.
the jumping around back and forth all over the place. I get it, but at the same time, I'm just sitting there watching it. I'm like, oh no, another one of these. And it's like we're gonna jump around. We're gonna fill in the blanks. We're gonna decide what's
Bro.
going on. And then like even that dude, he wasn't funny. Like the fat kid from
Oh yeah, the one
Cobra
who's
Kai?
always funny was not funny.
he wasn't funny at all.
Yeah,
Like it was just sad,
it was sad.
and it was awkward.
The
It was just,
ending
like,
was
sad and
really.
awkward.
It was like the worst ending of a film. I mean, other than the coming back together of the mom and the son. Like every other ending was awful. Like
No.
so for
All right,
context,
Sydney
for context,
Sweeney.
if you're not going to see this movie and you don't want to see this movie or you don't really care about the spoilers, you got like 4 groups of people here. You got like the kid, his sister / mom, you find that out later, and this guy. Then you got like this guy and his robber friend. Then you got like this other guy who is like a dealer of Native American
you're
artifacts.
naming way too many characters. Like, there's only 4 main storylines. There's the guy from whatchamacallit.
There's 6 what?
There's only 4 main
Whatchamacallit?
storylines.
Yeah, but
candy
there's like
bar.
there's like
what's
6
his name from?
there's like 6 groups and they all overlap in some
There's
way.
only 4 main storylines. There is the mom and the son, which
Okay.
they're independent, but let's just count that as one, right? then you have Sydney Sweeney's storyline, and you have his storyline. Now they overlap, sure, but like those are the main storylines of the movie. There are cross generations, but those are the focal points of the conversation.
So they're nothing to do with the guy who's like pimping out his daughters.
The guy that's pimping out his daughters
That was
is
like
a reflection of her.
That was
this
a
is
whole
her story.
Yeah, but that was a whole part in
But
the
that's
film.
her storyline.
So what?
Just because there's
That's like
groups
a
of
whole
people,
nother group that interacts with these people. What about the Native Americans?
But that's not a main storyline. That's part of her storyline.
I mean, I understand that there are main storylines, but there are
there's
6
4 main
groups.
storylines. So let's talk about it. There's 4 main storylines of the movie. There's her storyline. Her storyline with a backdrop of why she left, maybe why she's as fucked up as she is. Well, her father was pimping her the fuck out when she was young. Then it caused her to fucking flee, abandon her sisters who also wanted to leave with her. She ended up having a fucking kid that doesn't even want to be called her mom or her son, and chose a life to be fucking with somebody equally as bad as her fucking father.
Or do you think that was a mechanism for trying to get a boyfriend and not be like, yeah, I've got this baggage. It's my brother. I have to take care of my brother. If I say it's my son, then I'm a slut.
No, because then the son would have dude, you're a kid. You'd be slipping up and calling her mom, sister, all sorts of stuff. Like from the very ripe age of a small little kid, that little kid has been calling her mom, her sister, not her mom.
He didn't
No.
say any of that.
No.
You don't know
Yeah,
any. You're
because he's-
assuming
no,
all
Because
of
he's
that.
the reincarnation
No,
of
that's
fucking Sitting
that's
Bull.
all assumptions
Not
on your
That
part.
whole story.
Oh,
the
this
whole
is how
story-
it has to be. The whole
No,
this is
because
how it has to be.
that's the turning point
Hey,
of her.
Shut up. The whole story behind the kid thing is because he's got that idea in his mind that he's Sitting Bull. And that's why he didn't call her mom, because in his mind, his mom no longer exists because
I
she's
know
been
that.
dead for however long.
I
Yeah,
know.
but he's
She wasn't
projecting
referring-
into the past.
No, but like
Yeah.
even before, like if you
Assumptions.
if you remove that, right? She doesn't really call him son until the moment where like they have him captured, right? And it's that epiphany moment that basically says that this kid has been calling her fucking sister the whole time. Now, I could be
the
assuming
kid
it
has
wrong,
not
sure.
been. The kid has
Okay.
not been calling her
Yeah,
sister
been
the whole
calling
time.
her fucking white woman, white
Yeah,
devil.
because
Yeah, because he's Sitting
messed up.
Bull. He's
I
a
know.
reincarnation of Sitting Bull.
But that
Yeah.
only happened because of fucking trauma, where he doesn't have a mother or a father
best part
and
of the
doesn't have
movie.
identity.
Bro,
We already talked about the trauma that kid had.
listen,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, I think you're making really deep assumptions for no reason.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't even matter.
You're fucking saying that there's 10 million groups. There's fucking
So listen,
4 main storylines.
I said 6. but listen, when they meet back up, she's not like, "Come here, son." He runs back into her arms because he already knows that that's his mom.
no. Because,
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't
That's
tell.
I
there's
have
no-
an assumption, but you don't have an
There-
assumption.
there is
Cool.
there is no moment in the movie. I don't have to have an assumption because this is fact. There's no moment in the movie where she tells him that he is her son.
No, she says it out loud.
That's my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he doesn't hear that?
No.
Oh, okay.
When he was behind the shed, like 100 yards away.
No, they had him right out there.
Yeah. He
They
was
had him
right
right out
out
there
in
in the
front
middle of the parking
holding
lot.
him, and she was like, he said whatever, and she was like, "That's my son."
She stood up in the window, looked out. He's standing there with the kid. And
Yeah.
then she's like, if you, whatever.
My son.
Well, I trust Muhammad's
Oh, it doesn't
kind
matter.
of.
Listen, I thought
It
the
doesn't-
movie was
exactly,
a
it
fun
doesn't
movie to watch. I gave it a 7, solid 7. It's a fun movie to watch. It's like
It's not worth the theaters.
It's a low budget. I'll say low budget, but like a Walmart version of Pulp Fiction, sort of.
Great value Pulp Fiction.
I don't know how that can correlate. You cannot correlate that shitty ass movie to Pulp Fiction.
It makes me
By the
think
way,
more of like the Ballad of Billy
Pulp
Scruggs
Fiction.
or Ballad of whatever Scruggs or like The Hateful Eight or some dumb movie like that.
Okay. They were all good movies that you mentioned, by the way.
I prefer.
All right, well,
I prefer the connection between this and Napoleon Dynamite. Except for it wasn't that good.
That's
either.
fine. Go online and you see multiple people saying that it has a Pulp Fiction kind
I
of
don't
feel.
care what multiple
okay.
people are saying.
Yeah, that's good
This
for
is my
those people.
opinion.
And it's my opinion, so
Well,
you're telling me
all
my
right,
let me
opinion.
put it
Well,
this
look,
way.
I want to share other people's opinions. They don't want to hear it.
yeah.
They
Let me
don't
put it
care.
this way. I'm just gonna put it this way real quick. The movie there were 3 people in the theater other than me. In the whole theater today.
Yeah, there were 3 other than us in our theater
Yeah.
too.
There was
And
a
we
lot.
and we
So-
watched it opening night.
I mean, I guess part of the thing is this apparently was like from 2023.
Yeah,
It
I
just
don't
got
know.
Really, like,
I saw that too, and I don't know why. I don't know why
it
it's
just got
taken.
released now.
Yeah. But,
It bothered me so much. That stutter, that stammer, that whatever, it bothered me so much. I was gonna get up. I was like, I don't want to sit here and listen to this. Like, I was like, oh, what's wrong with me? It's like, what is wrong with me? That I guess I'm sitting there. I'm like, just say the word, just spit it out. They had to offset the fact that she's so good looking. They had to make her like half retarded to, you know.
that's a hard R, bro. You used the hard R, bro? That's crazy. Then we'll move into another movie that Scotty and I watched. Highest to
that?
Lowest.
They spent $9 million on that movie.
What? It didn't even
then they
gross-
spent an
it-
additional $3 million on marketing and distribution for a total of $6 million. So grand total.
It didn't even gross $1 million.
Yeah, it didn't even gross $1 million on its first
It
weekend.
grossed like 800,000 or something like that, or 600,000.
The numbers aren't in yet from Thursday.
Grand total
The numbers aren't in yet from Thursday.
$15 million. They spent
I
$15
just
million on that movie.
I saw something that they have the preliminary numbers, and it's just going to be the contractual length that they have to have it in theaters, and then no additional showings. It's just going to get cut off as soon as their contract for the number of showings has to be up.
Yep. They did make the film in 2023, which I thought was interesting.
We just said that.
Oh. No. I was looking up the budget. I'm sorry. I was
No, like 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was also looking up the budget.
Anyway, so highest to lowest. Tell me about that movie. Spike Lee.
Great movie. 9 out of 10. I think I would give it a 9.5, but I don't give halves. So 9 out of 10. Movie was awesome. You know what somebody pointed out to me that I didn't even think about? Well, I mean, I thought about it. It was like a nice touch, but like the art in David King's house, awesome. So many crowns everywhere, the Brooklyn crowns. And this guy.
I lived in Brooklyn for 2 weeks.
I got one of those on my leg. And I mean, all around, Denzel is still at the top of his game. I'm like upset because Denzel is like, oh, I'm going to be more selective. I'm going to be doing less movies, this, that, and the other thing. He's like 70 years old. I don't know if you guys knew that he was 70.
He's up there, yeah.
But, you know, solid movie performance. And I'm excited to see it again when it comes out in Apple in like 2 weeks.
Nice. I mean, I'll watch it then, but yeah.
Yeah, it was only in select theaters, so it sucks that it's nowhere near you. That makes it easy for you.
Times Square, bro. Times Square.
So what I'll say is, coming out of the movie, I gave it a 9.
Oh.
I still am gonna.
He's balking.
There were some parts that bothered me, like
Tell me.
Denzel's wife. I forget her name. Her acting was.
She was good.
When you watch it again, watch the
Have
scene.
you-
When you watch it again, watch the scene where they tell them that their son is kidnapped, and watch her. Don't say anything.
Have you seen The Godfather of Harlem? Or Yeah, the Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah,
That's his husband. That's that's Forrest Whitaker's wife.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Like actual.
You didn't like her in
real-life
that either?
wife?
Uh,
Oh no.
No, in the movie.
No, yeah, in the movie.
Two things can be true, Scott.
She could be good at that.
She could be a good actress in another thing.
I thought she did a good job.
I'm not saying that overall her performance was bad, but okay.
I mean, she's not going to get Best Supporting Actress, but like...
No, what I'm going to tell you is if they came in here and they said Ronnie was kidnapped, you and Magda wouldn't be looking like what she looked like in that moment. That's it.
Yeah, but she didn't understand. Like, she was like,
understand that her kid was kidnapped?
She was like, what are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
He comes in.
Your son was kidnapped.
He comes in from the balcony, right?
When the cops are there.
She already...
Dude, watch the scene.
She already knew that. She already knew that he was kidnapped at that point.
I understand that.
Like, for a while.
Okay. Watch. It's not a while. He calls the cops, says, like, they kidnapped my son, and the cops immediately came to the house.
Yeah, and then she, like, goes and I thought it was really... the only bad part I can talk about is that, like, it was so weird that she was like, go set up in the kitchen, and then, like, she went to go, like, clear off the stuff and everything, and I was like...
That whole scene bothered me.
I was like, how does she even know that she's gonna need... that they're gonna need all this room to set up this, like, war room in their house?
The whole scene bothered me.
But that was, like, 2 minutes. So those 2 minutes ruined the movie for me.
I didn't say it ruined it ruined the fucking movie, Scott.
Oh, okay.
I just said that it fucking bothered me.
This guy's on fire today.
No, like you're putting words in my mouth. I said that I was giving it a 9, and I might drop it to an 8.5. One thing that bothered me in the movie was a part of the movie where they said, "Hey, your son is kidnapped," and then there's this show put on. I was confused by it. I other than that, I thought the movie was great. I thought it was shot great. I thought the old way of shooting movie, like the old film style, was great. I thought all of the music and the score in the movie were great. I thought the movie was a really good movie. I have it at 9. If I really want to nitpick, I could drop it to an 8.5 based on that area. It's more than 2 minutes, Scott, but based on that area alone. There's some parts of acting that just are
it's like
not great.
It's like a 2.5 hour movie. You're like 2 minutes, drops a whole half a point.
Yeah, okay.
All right. 8.7? 8.7?
8.7.
Negotiating with you now.
Listen, I thought
it was a great movie. It's totally worth seeing in theaters.
Well, you're only going to be able to see it in theaters for a couple weeks. So
I think they're going to keep it rolling in theaters even after it goes streaming.
Well, then why go see it in theaters if I could just turn it on my Apple TV? And
not everybody has Apple Plus.
That's true.
Or Apple TV.
I don't know who doesn't have Apple Plus.
Me.
I mean, you probably have Apple Plus and don't even realize you have Apple Plus.
Nope.
When was the last time you got an Apple product?
How many what?
When's the last time you got an Apple product?
He has an iPhone.
My iPhone.
Oh, so when was that?
2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know my subscriptions.
So when you they give it to you, and people don't realize that they give it to you.
No, like all the ones are just usually they offer that trial offer, start up, and then cancel. But I don't do those because it almost always rolls over, and I don't watch enough to even.
He doesn't remember.
I just usually share it with somebody. Now you guys got me watching all these shows, so now I'm watching more. So maybe worth getting it, but we'll see.
Wait, how do you watch Stick then?
I got a shared account.
So you have Apple.
So you have it.
I don't have it. Somebody else has it. I just use it.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
you have it.
All right. I've got things that I use from other people too.
Like, well, I'm not gonna say it on here, but
I watched together.
I'm watching Mobland.
I would say watch it. It's fun. It's a good twist. I'm gonna hold my thoughts on it because if you guys go see it, I would like to get a little deep dive in it. I'll say it's a 7.5.
What's the deal with the together? Is this a guy and this girl, and they're like connected or something?
So
It's like weird.
the
Creepy.
Is it a horror film?
Franco and I forget the lady's name. They're actually, I believe, husband and wife in real life. And they are together. He's an aspiring musician, and she's a teacher. In the very beginning, they're leaving New York City to go in a smaller town.
Dave
she's
Franco
gonna
and
ta-
Allison Brie.
Yeah, Allison Brie. She's going to take a teaching role, and he's just going to have to commute to and from the city if he has a gig. And when they're there, right, they go on a hike, and they stumble across something that changed their life forever. It visually, like, all right. So if you want to, I'm gonna take a brief snapshot. Like, it is a movie based around codependency, relationship, long-term relationship, fear of commitment. All of those things are what I pull from the movie, and they captivate it visually. It's body horror or whatever it would be considered, where it's a lot of like body doing grotesque kind of things.
Like
So
Saw body horror?
no, that's gore,
Oh,
right?
body gore.
Yeah, it's gore.
Oh.
This is like, I don't know. I can't really explain it. Grotesque imagery of
Unnatural.
unnatural,
Supernatural.
supernatural. But I would say go watch it. It was
Sounds like an alien
if
film.
you like if you like horror,
It's got 90%
It's-
on Tomatoes.
it's not going to
Ooh.
be exactly what you would think it would be, but it falls into horror genre, and I like the takeaway. So I would like to have a deep conversation on it, because the person I went to go see it with has different feelings than myself. So I would like to hear what you guys have to say
I
about
thought
it.
you said you were by yourself in the theater.
I was with another person.
Oh. So not by yourself.
Well, it was her and I
Oh,
together.
that's
in
why
the
I
theater.
didn't get a call.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yep, that's exactly it.
That's why
Caught
I
me.
didn't get a call.
The math checks out.
So, a couple weeks ago, I recommended Department Q. And since then, Muhammad, you've been on a little bit of a venture. So, you guys were busting my fucking chops last time we talked about, oh, you watched it in a week? I think it's been about a week since you started watching and you're almost done. So,
Yeah, I just got onto episode 8.
and that's the finale.
No, 9 is.
Oh, 9 is. Okay.
It's
What are
worth
your
watching.
So it's
You should
taken him
watch it,
more than a
Scotty.
week.
What are your thoughts?
It's good.
So,
I
Good.
recommend watching it for sure. It's entertaining.
sure.
I mean, you kind of figure out at a certain point, you kind of figure out what's going on, but I like how they build up the characters. I like how what's that guy's name? The main guy?
oh,
Whatever. Colin?
yeah.
I can't remember his last name though. Either way, like it's interesting how they show him growing and just like that character build out overall. So it's worth
Yeah,
watching.
the character journey in real time is actually really, 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 really awesome. Because you see it from a multi-level perspective, right? You see it from his, the way he acts at work and with his peers, the way he acts with his stepson. What are you doing? You're fucking doing eyebrow dance, dude. I'm fucking confused over here. And
It worked.
yeah, so and then over time how that changes. And then him just trying to connect with the stepson because him realizing like him almost dying, what effect that had on him. And even though how the stepson is trying to push him away, it's not really that he's trying to push him away. He just wants to feel loved and heard. And I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I thought the twist was good. Overall, good show. I hope they renew it for a season 2.
Yeah, definitely.
It's tracking to a season 2, but I would like to keep them keep it.
Plus, like the way they build up the characters and the twists, and just in general, I mean, it's good because like you get layers to it as the show goes on. There's more layers peeled back, and then there's layers built onto it. So it's not like it's not so much like some of the other movie or some of the other like the movies you watch where it's like jumping back and forth and spot like this is actually building up as they're uncovering things and figuring things out and piecing together parts of the story as they find out in real time. It shows the bigger picture, which I don't know, I think it's a great like crime mystery kind of a show. Definitely worth watching. It's easy, it's on Netflix, so
Is there
the
a lot of
episodes are kind of long. I think like 45 to 50 minutes long, something like that.
Pretty standard.
So just,
they
be
like
prepared to spend some time.
Is it like an action? Is it like high action show, or is it kind of more crime drama?
Crime
Mystery
drama, but there's bursts of action. Like there's scenes where it builds up, and there's like it's not like a crazy like Reacher kind of action. But
have you seen like Slow Horses?
No. Never heard of it.
Is it so? I mean, I'm asking because I want to know if Magda would like to see it.
Did she like Slow Horses?
No.
She didn't like Slow Horses?
Well, she never tried to watch it.
Okay. Well.
But I mean, like, is it like who is that like old British inspector guy?
Matlock?
What?
Matlock?
Matlock is, you mean Sherlock?
No, Matlock is an actual thing.
He's an old British inspector guy?
I'm not sure he's old British, but he's an old white guy. So
I mean, he's an old white guy. I thought that was a very American show. Anyway, Sherlock Holmes. Is it like Sherlock Holmes, or is it like SVU?
No,
like,
it's not like SVU.
CSI.
It's not like either of them.
I would say
it's different.
I would say Slow Horses.
Okay. So like spy kind of.
Yeah, but like not spy. So think about like
criminal investigators.
Yeah.
Correct.
But like think like Hawaii 9-9, but like
Hawaii
like if it was real and not a joke.
I didn't see that one. But okay.
Oh.
Think about like.
Oh, you mean Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
This is a cold case.
Is it Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Wasn't it also a Hawaii one?
Was there Hawaii 9-9?
No, there was Hawaii 5-0.
Hawaii 5-0, but that was like a serious.
Yeah, it was a serious show. No, this is like
because Hawaii's like.
This is like
filled with criminals.
Yeah, you're right.
Apparently.
Someone grabbing a cold case and trying to solve a cold case.
Ooh, Magda might like that.
So, then that led me to. I don't know why I got Paramount. Maybe it was for Mobland, to try Mobland, but I got Paramount. Paramount is doing like a promotion. You get like 2 months for $1 each month if you sign up. So
and then $15.99 after that.
Yeah, so I can cancel before it gets to that point. But to be honest with you, like they have a lot of stuff on Paramount.
Dude, I was sickened by the cost. I mean, it's not cheap. Like I feel like Apple Plus is cheaper than.
It's $7.99.
Is it $7.99?
It's $7.99.
I thought it was like, oh, is that with ads?
With ads and like $12.99 without ads.
I don't watch ads.
It's $12.99 then.
That's wild.
It's not wild.
I think isn't freaking HBO Max is like $10 a month.
Okay.
Like far better than Paramount Plus.
I don't know if it's far better than Paramount Plus, but that's okay.
Okay.
Mobland.
HBO Max basic with ads $9.99, standard at $16.99, premium $20.99.
I'm probably.
Yeah, so tell
Netflix
me
is
again
at
about
20
this.
something.
And first and foremost,
23.
we're gonna. No, I'm gonna. You don't even use your own HBO Max. You don't even use your HBO. You don't even have an HBO Max.
I think I do have HBO Max.
No, you don't. You do, but you don't. It's not yours. You guys have your own profile on someone else's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, yeah, I know.
Fucking guy. This guy's crazy.
Oh, my God.
HBO Max. And so much. So first and foremost, there's a lot. I'm going to watch Yellowstone? I'm going to watch Yellowstone. Landman, I heard, was really good on that, but I started watching Mobland, and I'm upset that it took me this. I'm thankful that Mobland was renewed for season 2. But first and foremost, I love Guy Ritchie.
His films?
Yeah. I quote Snatch maybe once a week. At minimum. Love the movie. I quote it once a week. You like Dags? I've even quoted it on this podcast, right? Like,
Yeah.
so, love Guy Ritchie.
Is that for the Germans?
Yeah. Guy Ritchie directs this show. Love Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is a fucking badass. In real life, I learned something from Muhammad. He told me about Tom Hardy. What does he do?
Oh, he's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So he's at your level, so you could beat him up.
Yeah.
You guys, who would win? You or Tom Hardy?
I don't know. He's older, so
Dude is
I might have
stacked, though.
the-
Dude is
I might have
stacked.
the age. Yeah, but it depends. He trains though. He competes and everything too. So I don't know. I'd have to feel him out first and see how
Oh
good
yeah,
he
I
is.
bet you fill him out.
I could take him. Tom Hardy, where you at? Let's go.
So, Pierce Brosnan's in it. Chib from Sons of Anarchy's in it.
Chib?
Yeah. The guy, what's the other head guy's name in the show?
Isn't the guy from
Jax?
Game of Thrones, Dragon,
the
House
other
of Dragons?
the other house? No,
Yeah, the king from House of Dragon. Aegon.
what?
Aegon's in it?
Yeah.
Who's Aegon?
Conrad.
You mean
That's Pierce Brosnan.
You mean Valerian?
No, the other guy then. Richie, maybe? No.
Richie is the
I'll
other head boss, and Richie is the bad guy that used to feed the guys to the pigs and Snatch.
No, hold on. It's
almost
it's this
certain.
guy. His name is
Earl?
Patty.
Earl?
No, Patty Considine, Kevin Harrington, or Kevin Harrigan.
He's the guy who sets up the fights? You mean? The guy
No,
who
he's the
feeds
guy from House
of
pigs to the
Dragons.
pig? Yeah.
He was the king from House of
I
Dragon.
like that guy. I like that guy.
Oh yes. You're talking about his son. You're talking about Conrad's son.
Yes,
Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin Harrigan.
Yeah, Kevin
Yeah.
Harrigan. And Richie is the bad guy in Snatch that sets up the boxing fights. I'm almost certain. And has also been in a couple other Guy Ritchie films. So
Yeah.
overall,
Lock, stock, and
the
two
show's
smoking.
amazing. Kevin's son or brother? No, Kevin's son. The guy who got in trouble. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah, I can't
blonde-haired
think of his name. Hold
young
on.
kid,
Kevin's
whatever his name
son,
is.
That kid's name was Eddie.
Yeah, he reminds me of fucking Joffrey, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
I can
my
see
god,
that.
he plays a pompous prick to the T. Like, I want to punch this kid in the face. And like Tom Hardy, like he shows all of the patience in
Oh,
the world
shit.
with this kid.
Is this a British show, like British mobs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yo.
say you got a whole bunch of freaking British people.
Yeah.
in this.
I didn't
In this
realize
show.
that lawyer lady from Ozark was in it, and also that old white lady Helen Mirren, who's Maeve, the wife,
Yeah.
Conrad's wife.
Yeah.
She's also from like a bunch of movies. Like she's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. Like this.
There's a lot of good people.
This is a stacked cast. The acting is really good. The storyline is really good, and it is mafia, like to the T. And
I'm gonna have to check this out.
so I'm done this season. This wrapped up quick, and as it was ending, I started doing something on my phone, and another show started, and immediately I got sucked in. So I have another recommendation for the group. Another Paramount exclusive. Season 3 should be out later this year, early next year. Lioness. So when you guys are done watching what you guys are watching, I will give you guys a little snapshot. Lioness is essentially a woman who joined the military, is from a troubled background or whatever the case may be, and she got into like this program that essentially like gets an individual right from like the beginning of their transition into the military into a program to like sneak behind some sort of enemy lines. So
I feel like
the
You
one
mean like
Heard about that.
espionage?
like sort of. So like to tell what's happening. So in the very beginning, there's a woman who is snuck into Al Qaeda, and again, I believe Al Qaeda, and she runs and finds like a hole above the beneath the house, and calls the lioness and says, "Hey, you need to get me out of here. They're chasing me." And like it comes to find out, she was taking a shower and had a tattoo right here of a cross, and the woman saw it, so immediately was like, "You're fucking whatever," and they started chasing her. So they have to make a decision to either go in there and help her or not. So that's where I'll stop. I won't talk about it any further.
That didn't help
It
at
was
all.
it was originally on Netflix, and then it moved to Paramount Plus.
Really, I didn't know it was on Netflix at all.
Didn't
Or
go
wait, no,
well
hold
on
on.
Netflix.
The first- All right, so wait, no. It was in Paramount Plus, and then it's been licensed to Netflix. I feel like I saw something or a part of it at some point, but apparently Paramount and Netflix, they have some kind of licensing deal, so it's available in certain markets, Latin America, Australia, and Canada for Netflix, but it's all on Paramount Plus.
Need to change my IP address.
Get that VPN going.
Lioness, I finished the season. So season 1 done. It was really, really good.
2 seasons, 2 seasons in 2 weeks, bro.
And 3 movies.
And 3 movies.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, listen,
you've been killing it.
Right now, I outside of work, right? Like volleyball.
Play
season-
Battlefield 6 this weekend too?
No, I didn't. I didn't play any video games at all. But yeah. So speaking of Paramount,
What's the?
$7.7 billion American UFC deal done.
Oh yeah.
That is a move that I'm really excited for, because pay-per-view, no mas.
Done.
Saves me, well, us, right? Because I pay for some, you pay for some. Saves us collectively $840.
Is it gonna be for subs? That's it. Does it have to be premium?
I have no idea, but even premium would be $12.99 a month instead of $70.
And what
a
are
month.
they? And what are they? When are they starting this?
January, I believe.
Yeah.
So January, all of the UFC fight nights and UFC numbered events, and they list 13 of
No.
them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
13 numbered events will happen, and that will be able to be streamed directly out of Paramount. No pay-per-view.
They said $7.7 billion for what, 1 year?
No. I think it's 5.
Oh. 13 numbered next year.
7 years.
7 years.
13 numbered next year.
Starting in January, all of the pay-per-view events will no longer be a pay-per-view model.
I understand.
They'll
What was the
just be
point of
streamed,
saying the 13 numbered?
because those are the pay-per-view events. There's fight nights, and then there's UFC 319, UFC 320. Those
Okay.
are pay-per-view events.
No, I So over
There's
7
probably-
years, they're going to do 13 numbered UFC
every
events?
year. 13
Every
numbered.
year.
Yeah,
Okay.
every
Okay.
year.
That was my question.
About one every month. But
Yeah.
apparently some will also be on CBS simulcast. So like select numbered events will be available on CBS.
Numbered
'Cause it's a
events
Paramount
or
network.
fight nights?
Select numbered events will also be simulcast on CBS,
That's huge.
which is a Paramount
That is
network.
that's super huge, because that means like UFC pay-per-view events will be on prime television.
Like cable.
Yep. That is big.
Although
So-
That's big
can
for
you even
sport.
get CBS? I mean, I guess yeah, like standard
YouTube TV.
You know
Yeah.
you know why that makes money for them? Because if that's the case, they can then they can sell
Commercials, yeah.
more
Commercials.
ads because the viewer numbers are going to go up, which means they're going to get more revenue from ads because they're going to say we're going to put your product in front of 7 billion people, well no, 2 billion people or whatever.
Yep.
Like
But then also, like you said, right? Like companies prefer subscription model because they're guaranteed X amount of dollars. So now you're going to see it's not going to be drastic number, but I would say there's going to be a fair, decent jump in subscriptions come January. Because if I normally,
Who owns Paramount Plus?
CBS, I think.
Too late in buying stocks.
I know where those eyes were.
I thought that's where we
I
were going
caught
with
you.
that.
But yeah, so they're gonna see an uptick in subscribers, which they're gonna see because, like, hey, a normal fan of UFC that buys a pay-per-view event every year, I mean every month, right? Hey, instead of spending $70, I'm gonna spend. Let's just say they raise it to 20. I'm gonna spend 20, and on top of USC, I get all of these shows and movies that I could watch. It's a no-brainer for me. So
Yeah. It's
um,
$129.99 a year at this point for Paramount Plus.
Yeah, not bad at all. So congrats to UFC, which talks about let's briefly touch in on the fights last night. The main event, my brother was one of those people that you mentioned yesterday. So mad. So if Scotty wasn't sick yesterday and we watched that together, he would have been super pumped about the Predis fight. He would have been super pumped about the Murphy fight. And then it would have went right into the main event, and he would have been wanting to throw the controller through the TV. So to give you an understanding,
me?
yes, to give you an understanding what took place yesterday, another
I don't
man
throw controllers.
told DDP to hold his pocket and be his bitch.
Diamond
for-
Dallas Page?
for 25
Yes.
minutes. every
For
round.
25 minutes? Oh my god.
Every
The
round.
whole
Every
So
round.
I would have went
like-
to sleep. That's what you're
every
saying?
round. 15 to 30 seconds in. I always mess up his name.
Kamzat? Sorry.
Kamzat. What's that? How do you
Khamzat?
pronounce his last name?
Hamza?
Chimaev.
Chimaev. Chimaev, within 30 seconds of every round, DDP is on the ground, and that's the fight. Every round.
He got
Oh, I
up
would've
like
went to
3 or 4
sleep.
times out of the whole thing, maybe.
I would have went to sleep.
Dude, he landed 500 punches and hits just
Who?
on the ground.
Chimaev?
Yeah.
Oh
Chimaev.
my god.
Yeah.
I think
would've been-
I think it was I think he did it
How
as a
boring.
statement just to show that he could completely dominate and control him to that point. Because honestly, from the position he was in, he could have submitted him. He could have finished him.
That's
he could have
boring.
finished the fight. And the thing is, he was towing the line. This is like Ben Askren was talking about it, because I don't want to take this comment and say it was my own, but he was talking about how there's a danger line. And like in any position you're in, you have to give something up to advance. And you give that up, you run the risk of getting, swept, or them getting out and turning into a bad position. They take your back, something like that. So like throughout all those times when he's had him in the crucifix position, he'd have to like take both hands, like the one off the neck to control the one side. He'd have to take him to go both onto the one arm. And then that gives him a chance that like if he loses his grip, the guy can come up and then you can take his back and roll him over, like a John Wick sweep kind of a deal. So like, or it might not even be John Wick sweep, but either way, whatever. So like he just was playing it safe in the sense that he just stayed in that position and just controlled him the whole time and just kept like punching him and shifting and punching him and shifting. And it was boring for anybody else, but to watch and see like the fact that first off, DDP is like, he's not a scrub. Like he's good. Just it showed the levels to this. And the fact that DDP is a beast otherwise, and then you got Khamzat comes in there and basically says, you're nothing. Like, you're like a white belt right now. He made him look like a white belt. Wow. And he's no slouch.
My brother
that
said,
in itself is impressive. Like, I don't know.
Boring.
I mean, this guy's special.
My brother said that he will not be watching middleweight at all.
Would have been
There's
easy
no
to
point.
pass out.
And I told him, I was like, listen, there's been a shift to this wrestling, right? And,
you gotta wrestle.
And jiu-jitsu. And
good thing they made that deal now.
This is a hard stance in that all these gyms are going to be looking at how to cancel this out. So
they can try.
Well, yeah, they're going to try, right? Like essentially at the end of the day, UFC is you have a plan until you're punched in the face, right? Or you're trying to exude what you want to do in the ring and the other person's trying to do the same thing. But I feel like out of the whatchamacallit camp, what's his name?
Duplessis?
No. Chimaev. Who's he under? Who's the big guy that came out of there?
Nurmagomedov?
Huh? The guy, he retired now.
Nurmagomedov?
Yeah, I think that's him.
Khabib?
Khabib. Yeah. So, he's under Khabib's like lineage of training, and this is how they're doing it. So everyone's going to look at how to cancel this or be able to at least not be just manhandled for 5 rounds, because that's what happened. So I just told him, I was like, as he was like, it was such a bad fight. I was like, no, it wasn't a bad fight. It was an amazing fight. It just was boring. Like, I understand that it's not fun to watch, but you have to look at it from a perspective of like, DDP had an idea going in that he wanted to do something, and that idea was chucked out the window, and Chimaev was like, hold my pocket, and you're going to be my bitch for these 5 rounds. And that's what the fuck he did.
And it's a championship match.
Dude,
championship match.
It was a championship match, and all 3 judges scored it 50-44. 50-44, and it was just him putting him on. It could have been 50. It could have been
50-40.
Yeah, it could have been like 50-44.
But they stood him up twice.
Yeah.
50-40.
Yeah, 50-40. But listen, it wasn't a fun watch for people who don't like seeing that kind of fight.
I guess I need to take some Brazilian jiu-jitsu classes.
But
I'm going to start liking UFC going forward.
The 2 fights before that? The 2 fights before that, though, were electric. Both ended in spinning back elbows, bro.
Nice.
Like, put to sleep, woken up, saying, I don't want to go to school tomorrow, mommy. Like, full-fledged, like, I don't know where I'm at. Like, I was scared for whatchamacallit. I thought he died in the ring. Like
He was
literally died.
leaking.
He was
Leaking out of his head.
and like I could have sworn he said,
those
I
knives
can't
on the
see.
elbows, bro. Those knives.
I thought he said I could not see. Bro, they both got fight of the. I don't know if they both got the
both got
$50,000
50K
bonus.
bonuses.
Prates is going to be fighting in Brazil in October, and it looks they didn't say definitively, but he wanted to challenge Leon, right? Leon, that's who he
Edwards.
wanted to challenge, Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
So that could be in the mix. Another big thing about this fight, which Muhammad pointed out, the main event of the prelims. Can you get that guy's name?
Yeah, Sarsakiev. Hold on.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta find him.
The dude, Muhammad missed this fight. He was the main event of the prelims. First round, I think he won the first round, but he got hit, and he was like sort of doing a little stanky leg. So, like, but then the second round submitted the dude. That dude, just for clarity, was signed to the UFC 4 days ago, and also fought 4 days ago professionally.
Nice.
So he fought 2 fights in the span of 4 days and won both fights.
Nice.
So, dude looks like he's going to just jump right into the UFC and make an impact. MVP should stay at the weight class he's at right now. He's 2-0 in this weight class. He's 3-1 in the UFC.
He put on a class too. I mean, like,
yeah.
Like head movement, just like he was like slipping, and it just, I mean, I don't like his style of like being flaunting and like talking shit and like hands down on your side, but because it's backfired on him before, like.
Yeah, but I think it backfired on him because of the weight. To be honest with you, like because he's 3-1, right?
Yeah.
So, I think he should stay at the weight that he is right now. I think cutting the weight was hurting him. So, all in all, I going into this card, I thought it was going to be an underrated card, and I thought it was going to overperform what people thought it was going to do, and I thought this card was an amazing card. I enjoyed every single fight, and they don't look to. I don't think they have a pay-per-view event next month. I don't think they do.
His name was Baysanger Susurkayev. What a mouthful.
So, when I was watching the fight, though, yesterday, right, a question came into my mind that I want to ask you guys both. If you guys were a UFC fighter, what would your entrance music be? Mine's going to be DMX, and it's a fucking really bad song. Like, what I mean by bad is, like, he talks about, I got blood on my hands, and there's no remorse. I got blood on my dick because I fucked her corpse. Like, it is just ruthless.
Rated
So it's
R
either-
episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It's either that or another DMX song where he talks about raping somebody. Like, not
What's wrong
'cause
with you?
that's what I want, but like, I want a song that is going to get me in the mood to like kill somebody. I don't hate anybody, right? I don't have time for that.
Are you sure?
So like,
I'm sure I could. I'm sure
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going
I'm sure
with
I
it.
could pick a couple of names out of a hat, and I'm sure there'd be some on there that. Anyway,
Close. They're close to like they're borderline. I try not to have that, part of me, but
negative
like,
energy.
yeah. So, I would just want to get in the mood of like trying to make that person to be some sort of villain, and that I'm going in here to execute a villain to get my head in that frame of mind.
Mine would be something either so goofy and just like K-pop kind of thing, or it would be from the windows to the walls.
Oh, nice. That's a pump up music though. That's like a run out kind of music. Maybe mine changes from time to time. Maybe like a tough opponent, I need the DMX in me. That's just gonna get me to like.
I would kind of want to like mess with them. I might even do like the intro music for like Barney or something. Like, maybe Baby Shark. Really,
Dude.
really get in the
Baby shark, do do
Dude,
do do do.
last year for Lily's high school volleyball, they had warm-up music playing. So when their team was warming up, they would have like music that gets you going. So like Wiz Khalifa, Drake, all sorts of music to like really like just get you going, right?
Yeah.
But then when they came off of the court, they went right over to the speaker, to the aux to change the playlist. They would throw on like classical music or like really, really like sad emo, like kind of like depressing music when the
Okay.
other team is trying to work out and get ready.
Smart.
That's messed
Smart.
up, bro.
Dude, every
Mine
time they
was-
did it, I was on the sideline just dying.
That's messed up.
So what's your walkout music?
I don't know.
Fantastic Four. Hey Marvel, if anyone wants to send Scotty some swag, just send Fantastic Four stuff because
You gotta have some songs, Scotty. You gotta have something.
I keep thinking of songs that I really love, and they're not like that's
Ocean
not like fight
Avenue?
music. What?
Ocean Avenue's a good
Yellow
one.
Card.
Ocean Avenue's a good
No, I
one.
mean, I was thinking of songs, and I was like, no, I don't think so.
Night.
All right, well-
I don't know.
Cinnabon. Night.
So
Maybe like Many Men.
that's a good one. I like that one.
Wish
Many
death
men
upon me.
Wish death upon me.
So there was an argument that came by that the interwebs were interwebbing.
Many Men's probably it.
Yeah, many men. That's what they were interwebbing about. They
No, I mean that probably be my song. That'd probably be it.
yeah, because they wish death upon you.
Interwebbing.
Many men. 50. He needs you to walk out with him when he comes when he joins the UFC.
Yeah, buddy. Let's do it. I'm not too old to be in the UFC.
You're not. You
Yeah.
could join. You could join.
Nobody's too old to be in the UFC.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Anybody can do it.
My dad's too old to be in the UFC.
They should make a geriatric division.
Yeah.
They probably have like a Legends thing. Just like Legends boxing.
But
Maybe.
so David Justice and Holly Berry were a couple. To put this in perspective,
Who's David Justice?
a baseball player.
Oh.
And he played baseball in the 90s.
He wasn't a Yankees player, right?
He was a Yankees player.
Who's Holly Berry?
Shut up. Shut up. You don't know Halle Berry.
I'm not going to
Her name's not Holly.
Haley Berry.
Halle.
Halle Berry.
Holly Berry.
Haley.
Hallelujah.
Haley.
Dag,
Halle.
you like Dags?
You like Dags?
Oh, dogs.
Yeah, I like Dags. So
Dykes?
they dated in the 90s, I think, and he broke up with her, and he got a backlash back then. She also pressed charges on domestic violence, but no one ever knew who the domestic violence was about, and it
Will
wasn't
Smith.
about David Justice. And he never said anything about it, and he never talked about it. And I guess he was being interviewed about what transpired about it now. And
That's weird.
and he starts talking about like how he was a Midwest boy growing up, and
I was thinking of somebody else.
what?
I just for a second thought Jada Pinkett Smith and Halle Berry were the same person. That's why I said Will Smith in response to what you said before.
Oh, one of them
I'm
is
gonna catch some
G.I.
flack
Jane.
for that one.
One of them
Oh,
is G.I. Jane.
Yeah, one storm.
Yo, so wait, this is like Halle Berry from like Swordfish Halle Berry. Ooh. Yeah,
That was a good
movie.
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
good.
She got some knockers in that one.
before Monsters Ball.
I didn't see Monsters Ball.
Oh, there was
Really?
a straight fuck scene. Billy Bob Thornton was laying pipe in that movie.
With Haley?
Oh yeah,
Haley?
yeah.
Holly?
But
What the fuck did this guy say?
he was.
It took like
Get to
10
the
minutes just to
point.
get to the fucking
Well, I was interrupted.
story.
So he was talking about being a Midwest boy
Today,
and
Junior.
how
Mr. Midwest.
his mom was the caretaker of the house and was central around the house, raised the family, did all of the chores of the house, all of those kind of things. And
She didn't want to do that.
Halle Berry asked David Justice to marry her. He didn't ask her. And it was only after like
He was
5
like, no.
months. Now, he was a straight star at the time, and I think she was up and coming.
I don't think so.
Okay.
She was probably older than him.
To the tapes.
So I believe
How old is Halle Berry?
it doesn't matter how old she is. I believe that
59.
he was an all-star
How
baseball
old is she?
player.
59.
Okay, can you just Google when David Justice and her dated?
So she was like 29. 30.
David Justice. 59.
Oh, they're the same age.
Yeah.
She was robbing the cradle from a baseball player? I mean, come on. All right, continue.
So
1993 to 1997. They were married from 1993 to 1997.
so
Oh, so they did get married.
30
They didn't
years
break
ago?
up. They got married.
Well, yeah, he ended up leaving her because he didn't see
She wasn't taking care of the house.
the motherly thought. He was like, I don't think I can have children.
This
with
is
her.
your lead into gender roles. Okay.
So, yeah, it's the lead in the gender roles. So, I didn't hear him say anything wrong, and he basically came out and said that he was young at the time, and he was just going off of what he knew and what he saw from Halle Berry, and he didn't see the motherly sort of feeling that he got from like what he knew what a woman was supposed to be in the relationship, and he could just been naive at the time.
She was a sexy ass mid-20 somethings. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I mean,
but she's
yeah,
an up and
okay.
coming movie star. She's not fully like completely, because I don't think she was. What was she in at that time?
I don't. She's a hot ass 20-something-year-old, like mid-20-something-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
but girls were getting knocked up at that time and
I
having
mean,
babies,
I mean, sure,
right?
not fucking movie stars.
But she's an up and coming movie star. I don't think she was in. I don't know. Listen, I'm not trying to discredit
I
her,
don't know.
right? Muhammad, can you tell me what movies that she was played in like 93, 97? Can we understand her level of stardom?
It's well, I mean, yeah. There's a bunch here, so I gotta go back and look.
So the reason why I brought this up is because like
Jungle Fever, Boomerang, CB4, Fatherhood, The Program, The Flintstones. That was it. Up to
Girl
94.
6, Executive Decision, Martin.
yeah,
Oh, these
so
are
up
TV
and coming
movies.
like star. She had success in the industry. I'm not discrediting her, but if we look at the level of stardom between David Justice and her, I give the edge to David Justice. He's like a full-on all-star baseball player.
Okay.
And she is a star. I'm not discrediting her stardom, right? But I think there's a difference between the two.
Right.
So what now I know, Scott, you've been in a relationship forever, and Muhammad, you guys have been together for over a year now, I think, right? How are these kind of conversations had, right? Like for me, I didn't see anything wrong what he said. Like I'm a baseball player, I can have my wants and needs. Now I'm not saying that he shouldn't have married her, right? But like if you're getting into a relationship to set expectations, no one should be able to judge what other people's expectations are in the relationship, as long as those expectations were discussed in said relationship. So, like, if I am in the relationship and I'm talking about what roles we're going to play in the house, like, I'm going to be X, Y, and Z, this is what my expectations are. I think part of this whole process, too, is Nelly and I forget her name. They're having a baby, or they just had a baby recently. And Nelly
Had
was
a
like,
baby eats a boy.
That
Yeah.
dude's like 60.
Nelly said, I'm not changing any diapers. Period. Not changing any diapers.
Dude's got enough money to pay for a nanny to do
Well,
that.
that's
I mean,
what he said,
but
right?
David Justice had enough money to do that too. So, like, what? I don't understand.
Ashanti.
Yeah, the Shanti.
Ooh, Ashanti.
So where do you
She was a sexy 20
draw
something.
the lines? What? She was sexy. What?
She was a sexy 20 something around that time too.
Yeah.
Nah, she was younger than that time.
Oh yeah, she's
Maybe
I
mid
think she's-
2000s. She was probably 20.
What is Ashanti? Late 30s, early 40s?
No way.
She gotta be younger than that.
No.
She's
She's
44.
born in
What the-
1980, bro.
Yeah,
She's 44.
early 40s.
Damn.
So mid 2000s was 20 somethings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
2000 was 19.
but yeah, no, like for me, right, like looking for a partner that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with.
I don't know. What does he say? What are you saying? What do you?
People
What are you
were in an
asking?
uproar.
It's
People were in an uproar of his expectations of her being an actress.
What he wants
to,
from a
to
woman.
stay in the house and take care of the house.
okay.
And for me, it's like, well, like he has the right to want like his partner to do that. And
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody having expectations of their significant other, no matter what that is, right? I mean, within reason, but like that's just like a whole argument of old school versus whatever. But I don't think that's like, I think the role of a woman is to keep my house, like that.
Make
like,
me a sandwich.
like that's one stance to take, but the other stance is I want to marry a woman who will take care of my house, right? Like I think those are two different statements.
To
broadly say that every woman's role is to take care of the house and take care of the kids, and and they're the homemaker, right, if you will. That is one thing to say. Versus I prefer, like, what I'm looking for in a woman is to take care of the home and the kids and be the homemaker. Right? These are two different statements.
Yes, they are.
Right?
But are they
Because
not
one
the same
statement
thing,
is
though?
lumping up all women, saying all women need to do this. And the
Right.
other statement is I'm looking for a woman that does this.
Yeah, so I don't think there's anything wrong with his stance. If that's what he wants from a woman, then he's got to find the right woman to do that. That's it.
Mohammed?
But I
Yeah.
do think that it's wrong to broadly say that all women should be homemakers.
Yeah, he didn't say that. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like Scotty summed it up perfectly. I mean, the two things are not mutually it's not like saying the one thing means the other, right? Like not every woman is going to be that, but it's well within, whatever that guy wants is what he wants. And it's just a matter of him finding somebody that's on the same page as that. And I'm sure there's plenty of women out there that are looking and interested in doing that. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but it's ultimately comes down to a matter of communication and just making sure that you're on the same page with the person that you're with. So like, the issue I guess comes about when he feels that way and she doesn't feel that way. And there's a disconnect between what one of them wants and what the other one is willing to offer, and it wasn't communicated properly. And then after the fact, you find out, whatever the backlash was about it. But if it's just they're giving him trouble because he didn't want to be with her because she wasn't going to be that, that's well within his rights to not want to be with her if she's not going to be a housewife, if you want to call it that. Like,
Yeah.
she wants to have a celebrity career and she wants to do that, then you can't have both. It's like, you can try, and there's ways to, maybe offset some of it if you have a partner that will pick up the slack in places where you can't. But that's one of those things where it's like, you either got to choose, like, are you going to be this successful celebrity TV movie star, whatever, or are you going to be a stay-at-home housewife, mom, whatever? Like, sure, if you have enough money, maybe you can do both, but it's not going to be the same as one that's dedicated to just one or the other.
So the next question I have.
I think his expectations were a little
off
blind.
To think that he's going to have a celebrity wife that's also going to be a housewife.
She's an up and coming actress, and I'm going to marry her thinking I can turn her into a housewife. Like,
and then she's just going to become a housewife.
She,
freaking idiot.
She proposed.
Get hit in the head with a baseball? What the hell?
That's right.
Well, he said I do though. He's a man, right? He can make his own fucking decisions. I think his expectation, and he stayed married to her for like 3 years.
Well, maybe he was hoping that things would change, and he didn't see a change.
Yeah, I mean,
she is Halle Berry.
But I don't know. I mean, I didn't have those conversations. I got married at 21, so there were no conversations about these are the division of responsibilities in the house. Like, it just happened.
Yeah.
It just happened the way it happened. I mean, I'm guessing with Muhammad, you guys aren't. I don't know if you are or not, but you're not talking about marriage right now, right? So
that's part of
it's
the
like, hey, I'm gonna marry you. Like, okay, now I'm ready to say I'm gonna marry you, but first we need to have this conversation.
Oh no, it was 100% up front.
Oh, it was 100% up front. Okay, all right.
100% communicated.
I mean, I haven't dated at your guys' age. Well, I'm not even at your age yet.
Wow.
So. Ageism.
Excuse me.
So
I do have a question based on this.
How does that go? Is it look, this is what I'm looking for from a woman?
So
this is what I'm interested in. Do they align? If they do not, we're wasting our time.
Did you guys separate house chores and everything? All right, you're going to do all the laundry, you're going to do all the cooking.
No, it's more the overarching understanding that you're working together as a team on things, and that ultimately the majority of the responsibilities for certain areas are going to be handled by the one person, and then the other person fills in where they can as needed, and to make it so that it's not just one person doing everything, but the majority of the, house.
So I have a question based on this, because this leads to the question that I was going to have. If Farah got a promotion, her dream job or whatever the case may be, where now she's making money way more than you, right? Are you okay with giving up your work to be the caretaker of said home?
That's assuming that his conversation isn't already about him taking care of the home.
This is true.
Okay.
I'm also saying the same thing to you. So let Muhammad answer first, and then
no.
So she's making way more money. That's like
no,
right, no answer needed. We're just gonna say no.
I was gonna say no.
So she makes
I don't want a mom for my kids that's not going to be there to raise them. There's just.
So she's making $500,000. You're not staying home?
No, it's not about the money, dude. It doesn't matter how much money it is.
Man.
It's about the relationship and raising kids and the family dynamic.
I would love to stay at home and raise my kids.
Yeah, but all right. I mean, go for it. Let me know how it works out. Shit.
Go get a manicure on Monday. Go get a pedicure on Tuesday. While they're at school, do some other things. Play golf every day. I don't know, man. Sounds like the life to me.
So
yeah,
so
we just pay somebody to clean the house. I don't even have to do it.
So the thought process is that the mother figure can care for the children different than the father figure.
Nurture and provide and protect, all that stuff is very different between man and woman. And people are going to disagree about it. Congratulations. Come see me in the comments. That's fine. We could talk about it. It's just there's a difference between being raised by a mother and being raised by a father. And, for example, having the mom not in the picture all the time, you're going to have a different outcome from the kid versus having the mom in the picture all the time.
Well, do you know the stats around single-parent households, men and women?
Yeah, single parent households lead to crime. Single
No.
mom households. I don't know. I think
No. Like,
the statistics you're going to say
Lily's gonna be a
is
criminal.
Single
Statistic.
father households have better outcomes than single mother households.
yes.
And the reason why is the mom is not around as a single mom. Hold on.
This is going to be.
I gotta think my thoughts through because this is a in the moment thing. No, I don't know. I won't say that I know. I won't even talk to it. I don't know. Tell us what you know.
I don't know a definitive. I just know what they say.
Out.
What they say in the stats are that single-parent households, that the father is present and the mother is not. The child has a better success rate on not getting into trouble, on getting better grades in school, on
if
not
the
being
if the
part
father's
of
around.
crime. Huh?
If the father's around.
If the father's around.
Yes. But that's fine because to your point, it doesn't affect what I'm talking about because I'm talking about a healthy both parent household situation, not a mother versus a father situation.
But if you're both there, and the premise is that if the mom isn't there, the success of the house is stronger with the father there and not the mom, then why would it hurt if you are...
Wait. Are you correlating single family homes and who is leading that single family home with dual family homes and who's home more? Because I don't think you can do that.
I'm not correlating. I'm saying if it's stronger for a single parent father, right, to have a successful home, then why would it hurt having the father as the primary person home?
So you're correlating a single family household statistics with both parents being in the house.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Why not?
Because it doesn't work that way. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 1 + 5 = apple. Like you can't correlate those things.
Why? If it's still a fucking father figure.
Because look at this. Because look at the statistics. People aren't that fucking easy. This is not a fucking addition problem. This is a logarithmic problem. Like or like phasor math. Like it's not. You can't.
He just likes to say it.
I
think he likes to
phasor
say
math
it
in
at
there.
this point.
Dude, phasor math
It doesn't
sucks.
even fucking exist, but he just says it all the
phasor
time.
math does exist.
Phasor
math.
Fire the
exists.
phasor math.
But like you can't. I mean, those are not the same thing.
It's still a fucking father figure, Scott.
Okay, well maybe now we could talk about gender inequalities, right? But you're just opening the door right here, gender inequalities. Maybe the female single family household, the reason why that there's a higher statistic for negative outcomes is because they have to work more because they get paid less than men. And they're not at home taking care of the kids as much as a single father figure is in the home taking care of the kids. How about that? There are so many factors that you're not thinking about. You can't correlate the single family father home.
Factors. I'm talking about there is a father figure in the household. In one household, there's a father figure. In this household, there's a father figure. It's still a fucking father figure.
This sounds like Biden stats. I mean, really, like.
I'm gonna have to.
The economy is doing better. The economy is doing better under Biden's first year in office than the last year of Trump's office. Never mind the COVID. Never mind the COVID that happened and the shutdown. Never mind any of that.
But the reason why I say what I'm saying about the family stuff is you learn different things. Like, yes, okay, better outcome because for one, father's going to be more disciplinary There's going to lead to more structure, more control, more whatever. The reason why it works out with both of them overall better, for example, okay, you could say, oh, father figure households are going to have better outcomes than single mother figure households, but you're not looking at both parent figure households having an even better outcome than
Right.
single
Listen,
parent households.
I'm not discrediting
Right.
that. Like if all in all was perfect, every household should be a full household, right? If we're looking at just the betterment of children and the betterment of the growth of children, then one would say you need to have a mother, father in the house. Like,
Yep.
we know that that's factual. Like, all I'm saying is, if we know the impact of said father figure in the household, how would it hurt being the primary and instead of the secondary? And I'm not trying to limit the few, but if we're saying that the father is, let's just, for the lack of better words, is the breadwinner of the house, and he is the worker bee that makes sure the house is provided for, and the woman steps back from her career to then take care of said home. Now, I'm not saying that she leaves her career. I'm saying she takes a step back. Now, you and Farah may have had a conversation at the time where you guys decide to have children. She no longer needs to work anymore. Her job now is the home, and that may be a great conversation. My aunt, she decided she was a successful attorney. She left practicing law. She raised her family, and then when the kids were grown, she created her own business, right? So, like, there are people in said world that know, like, their idea is, when we have children, I'm going to abandon my work, and my work is going to be the home, and I'm going to make sure the home is safe for everybody in the house, and that the husband is taken care of. The husband comes home to a clean home and food and things taken care of, so that way when the husband comes home, he doesn't have to worry about the day-to-day, hey, I need to help clean the house, I need to help do this. No, he comes and plays an active role in the children's life, so that way they all can have their moments of peace, right? And their moments of together. So I get it from that point. I just don't, I'm interested to know your idea of the difference on who's the primary and who's the secondary. Because I don't think that there is a difference, but for your perspective, you feel that there is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just interested to know why or what your thoughts are.
Basically, the way we just explained it is, you're making the argument, or you made the argument, that because a single family household with a father does better overall than a single family household with a mother, that would lead to it making more sense for the father to, or not necessarily more sense, but lead to a argument that says the father staying home is a better alternative than the mother staying at home, because single father households have better outcomes. Where I disagree, because you're not looking at the double family household where the father is the one staying home versus where the mother is the one staying home,
So
because the mother has different.
Are there stats on that?
I'd have to look them up. I'm sure there are.
I just looked on ChatGPT, and they're, well, first of all, I don't trust any of the studies because there's money in studies, and like I don't really trust these studies. But also, like, stay-at-home dads is kind of like a new-ish thing, so I don't think there's like a large body of academia on it. However, the studies that do exist say that there are no better outcomes whether it's a stay-at-home mom or dad. What it depends on is who is the better parenter, the quality of parenting, and that's hard to quantify in a study. You say, well, we're going to just pick random dads and we're going to pick random moms. It's like, well, okay, some of them, maybe these dads are bad parents. Maybe these moms are bad parents. It just works out that they're the stay-at-home parent, not like I'm a better parent and you're better at making money. It's like, it's whatever it is, right? So,
well, that does make sense, though, because there are women who aren't as good at parenting, or even like that loving nature right? They're more, let's just call it
sounds
straight.
like you're talking from personal experience.
No.
I was gonna say women are usually better at that than the men.
But we can't lump everything together, right? It's the same
I was gonna say
thing.
usually.
Right. So we're working off of like basic usual, but there are circumstances
Of
where
course.
the woman is going to be a CEO of the company and her
That's the exception, not the
personality
rule.
is not going to be the one who, what'd you say?
That's the exception, not the rule.
Right, I
In those
understand that.
scenarios, you're going to have a more masculine woman and a more feminine man, and they both play their roles and they both pick up in their, respective energies, and that's fine if that's how it goes. But as a masculine man with a wanting to be with a feminine woman, your idea of the roles being reversed doesn't work for me. That's it, really. The explanation. If you want like the bare bones, broken down, brass tacks explanation, that's it. I believe that you need a nurturing, caring, feminine woman to raise your children, to instill those values in them so that they have that empathy, they have understanding, they have that whatever. And then you bring to your side of it the responsibility, the honesty, the morality, and all that. And together you make one hopefully decent human being.
Yeah, I don't think I could be a stay-at-home mom.
Or 2 or 5 or, however many kids you have. Aren't you going to have 6? You're going to have 6, right?
I'm going to have
He's like,
how many are you gonna have, huh?
He's like,
how many are you pumping out, huh?
He's like, I don't know how many.
God willing, I'll have at least one.
But no, I agree with you, Mohammed.
Preferably,
I'm 100% on board.
3 or 4.
I was just interested to know what
Or
your
5.
thoughts were.
At least one of them will be good.
I don't think like it could be a conversation, right? Like, and obviously, if I find somebody who is in a financial situation that is, let's just call a CEO of a or on the path of becoming a CEO of a bigger company, then it would be having to me make a decision whether I want to make that sacrifice. But for me, do I think I could do it? Yeah, I think I could do it, but that's not my personality. My personality wouldn't be that. Now, if I happen to start dating and fall in love with somebody that is in that role or on that trajectory, I would have to decide whether or not I want to make that sacrifice, and that would be a sacrifice on me. But given what I know about myself, I'm always looking to build, bro. I just want to put my head down. I want to get to work, and I want to just push boundaries. Now, hey, if she's the CEO of a company, it may give me the opportunity to start branching out into work that I didn't think I can get into, which would also not limit me from being able to do that kind of work, and maybe allow me to do that kind of work with a schedule that is a lot more freeing to be able to be that provider in the household. But if I'm looking at it from a perspective of what I think a healthy relationship would look like, it would be me being the worker bee and provider, and then the person tending to the home, right? And me filling in when needed and what needs to get done in the household. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Yeah, and for anyone listening, don't get this twisted. I'm not over here saying like she's going to be in the kitchen doing everything. I will help out with whatever I can help out with. I'll cook, I'll clean, I can do all that stuff. But the idea is it's going to be more of a working as a team.
To whoever's listening.
To whoever's listening.
No. In general, no, because in general,
Shout
people
out
will
to
hear
Farrah.
that. Not even her. No, dude. In general, people will hear that and say, "Oh, you expect her to take care of you hand and foot."
Well, this is what we're talking about. This guy, David Justice, said, this is what I want from a woman, and everybody took it to mean as, oh, the woman's job is, to make you a sandwich.
Ridiculous.
You know what I mean? That's
ridiculous. I mean, I do
ridiculous.
want her to go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich, but who doesn't
Listen,
like
I
a
throw
sandwich?
down in the kitchen, bro.
I like sandwiches. You
I like
Dax?
turtles.
That's her excuse always. She's like, "You're a better cook than I am." I was like, "You better start getting better. You better start learning."
Oh,
Listen, I'll do all the cooking, but I hate fucking cleaning, bro. I hate cooking and cleaning.
Oh my
Bro,
So
if
Oh my God.
I'll throw down in the kitchen. I'll throw down in the kitchen every day if you just clean. You want to clean?
yeah.
Or how about this? Like, also,
Bro,
like,
I can tell he hates cleaning. Just go over his house. Look at his
wow.
sink.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
He came over my house the other day, and I couldn't wash dishes because we have a rule in the house. I'm not going to fucking wash dishes and then unload the dishwasher. Someone else has to do that. So I'm holding my daughter accountable, and I
Dang,
didn't wash
she's
the
really
dishes
bad
in the
at-
bathroom.
She's
And
she's
not for
really
nothing-
bad at doing the dishwasher, bro.
Not for
It's like
nothing.
every time
came
every
over my
time
house
I've
one
been
time.
there, it's
Over all
not
the
for-
time.
not for nothing, but every time I've been to Tony's place, it's been clean. So
Yeah, well, that's because he cleans when you come around.
He's been to my house once.
I like
in the
live at
last
his house. If I like live at his house, it's like,
Okay. Scott, you
Bro.
came to my house once this week, and when was the last time before that?
yo, I'll say this: my wife is awesome. There is never a dish in the dishwasher. I put something or in the sink. I put something in the sink. I'll like go to the bathroom and I'll come back and I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna put that in the dishwasher. It's already in there. It's already in there. I'm like, you were outside. What? Did you go back outside? Yes.
she has a
Yeah,
sensor.
you
She has a
drove
sensor
her-
right
you
above
You
the
drove
sink.
her to not want to be in the house.
Oh my god.
But no, so
Next.
I'm gonna get a little personal to give a little
Uh-oh.
backstory. Nothing too crazy. But I'm interested because this conversation, given that our families are getting older, I'm interested to know your guys' take on this. So, my grandma passed away 14 years ago now ish, and my grandfather ended up finding someone else in the older person community, and they've been dating for years, right? She is suffering from dementia.
This is your dad's dad.
my dad's dad. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about your Perth Amboy
No.
grandmother.
No, here. My grandfather passed away. My grandma's still alive. In Perth Amboy. So it's been getting worse, right? And my grandfather's gonna be 90, and he's her caretaker. Like, her kids don't come help out. Like, he does everything. And then what happens is, like, he's missing his appointments. He is having trouble. He tries to make all of this work. So, like, my family has been sort of trying to push him to get a caretaker for the house. And he's been not trying to do that because she doesn't want it, right? But it's taken a lot out, right? Like, at that age, when you're forced to take care of somebody, that's like taking time off of your clock, right? And
No.
Keeps him alive longer.
Yep.
The companionship and the purpose
Purpose in
leads
life.
to
Yep.
longer.
it's not going to do that if he's missing appointments and they don't catch something. Also,
If he didn't have that, he might be dead already.
okay.
But continue with your point though. Continue with your point.
Yes.
So no one is trying to stop him from, like, caring for her. But what my family's saying is that he needs help, and he needs somebody to come in and be an aide in the house
I don't disagree
a
with that.
couple hours a week. Right?
Bro, you should totally do it yourself. You can sign up for a government program and you can get paid.
I know. They were just talking about that today, about how my grandfather should be getting paid because he is the caretaker of the house. So they're going to be looking into
I'm
that.
just saying.
Does he
there are
need
programs.
the money though?
They're going to be looking, but like, he could also then take that money that he's getting anyway, and then also just use that money for.
Yeah, but the
aid.
government will just pay for the caretaker too.
No, they'll have to be money out of pocket. So,
Because his income's too high.
I think her money is too Like she has
Oh.
too much money.
Okay.
Um,
Nice problem to have at 90. I've got too
but
much money.
Yeah. Sign me up.
but like my cousin's wedding, my grandfather wasn't even there for the whole wedding. Had to leave early because of Sylvia. Like sundowning is a thing. It's really crazy to see, like how she can be really alert from the hours of like 10 a.m. to like 6 p.m. And then once that starts to turn, like her brain just it
Turns
starts
off.
going in and out. Like she doesn't remember things. It's just crazy. She calls my grandfather like her late husband's name. It's just like it's sad to see, and I know it affects him, but and then my dad's wife, my stepmom, sort of got angry and was like, you guys are enabling your father to do this, and you guys have had conversations with him about getting help, but not pushing him to do it. You guys say, hey, if you're gonna you need to call by Thursday, and if you're not gonna call, we're gonna call. Then he called, but he didn't book the appointment for them to come, right? So like he's doing just enough to like get you off of his back and then asking for help on the back end. And I'm not saying not to help your dad, right? And I'm not saying not to help my grandfather. But at what point in time do you have to parent your parent, right? And
I believe at this point, depending on the situation, you get to I think that around 30 or 40 mark when your parents end up being like 70s, like late 70s, mid 70s, that's when you kind of start to have to be a little bit more strict with enforcing things and kind of it starts shifting to parenting them at like that whole cycle of you start off as a kid and then you become a teenager, then you become an adult, and then at a certain point you're an adult and then you start becoming a kid again, and then it goes down to that the end of the cycle. And it's it's sad to really think about it, but you start getting to a point where you need to be telling them what to do to a certain capacity. And I see a little bit of that now with like sometimes with my parents with certain things. It's like I gotta kind of tell them like, hey, you need to do this because you're not doing for yourself what you really should be doing, so you need to do this.
but my question to you, and I know your situation is, how do you correlate that with your other siblings and how they are helping out?
They also do the same thing. So they're also involved in the same way of telling them that they need to do certain things, like keeping on top of them. So they have all stepped up in the last 3 to 5 years in terms of uh, kicking in and putting effort in. I shouldn't say all of them, but at least some of them have 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 stepped up to put more effort into helping with the stuff that needs to be done and kind of taking part in the responsibility of the parenting of the parents, which is kind of it's sad to think about it, and it's kind of like upsetting, but at the same time it's how life goes.
Yeah, I wish like I was in a better place financially to help my grandmother out and just be able to provide for her. I know my uncle's doing his part in taking care of my mom is her caretaker, and I hope she's doing that government thing to get paid for it. I don't think she is. I don't think she knows how to do that kind of stuff. But hopefully she is. Um but I feel sad, man, because like my mom, once my grandmother kicks the bucket, it like I'm not gonna be her caretaker. That relationship is done. But it's like um it's hard to think about, right? Like as like the part of me wants to be there and figure out a way so that way she's taken care of. and she doesn't have. I don't know what she's gonna do. I honestly don't know what she's gonna do. Like maybe my uncle is just gonna let her stay at that house, but like I honestly have no idea what she's gonna do when my grandmother passes away. And just like sad to think is like I want to get into a situation where Lily doesn't have to worry about me and figuring that kind of stuff now, because like we're going to be there soon, right? It's these years are feeling like months, like they're not feeling like full years. Like this summer flew by.
You know why?
It's relative.
So,
Time is relative.
huh?
Time is relative.
Everything is relative. It's the craziest thing. It's like when you're a kid, 1 year is
It's
such a huge
eternity.
amount of time because you've only been here for 1 year. So it's the equivalent of your. And then as another year goes by, it's cut in half. And then another year, it's cut into a third. And then at this point, it's 1/37th or 1/38th or 1/39th or 1/42nd
I'm
of
not
your
there yet.
total existence. So it's a smaller portion of time relative to how long you've been here. So then it's just like bing, blink, and it's gone. All right. That always fascinates me when I think about it. It's like, it's just so fucked up.
Dude, it's crazy. Like,
I don't know, but when your life gets filled up with things, it slows down. I mean, I don't know. Like with kids now, like it feels longer.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't.
For me, it does. I'm less on autopilot. There's more uniqueness in my life.
Okay.
I can understand that.
I
but
mean, like the 10
It's
years I
filled up with
spent,
more stuff.
the 10 years I spent with my wife while we were married, like I felt like that went by pretty quick. But like now it's kind of slowed down because like we were married, we were working, we were doing whatever, you know, and like our lives were well, my life was filled with stuff, so like was like filled with just like stuff that I knew I had to get done and got done and like did it right. But like, or like, you know, playing a lot of games where time just fucking goes away whenever you're playing games. You're like, oh my God, it's 2:00 in the morning. What happened?
dude,
But like,
you don't
especially in your
sit back.
mid-20s.
You don't sit back and look at your daughters and be like, "Oh my God!" Like I held you like a football.
I kind of
And
just
that
imagine,
felt like yesterday.
I kind of just imagine myself as a 4-dimensional being. Like time doesn't, it's not the same. I don't
Alright,
know
on
why
that
people
note,
say this. They're like, "Oh my God, it's going so fast," and I'm like, yeah, I guess.
On that note, I'm getting a phone call. Gotta
Wish
go.
Yeah.
I wish it could go faster. I'm kidding. I'm
Dude,
kidding. I don't see myself
I
as a
look
4-dimensional
I
being.
look at it
But
like,
like really though, like people always say like, "Oh, it's going fast," and sometimes I'm like, not really. But
dude,
I also have like a really good memory
September. So do I.
compared to
September.
you.
Okay. September is 3 years since Ashley moved to Florida.
Yeah.
That time felt like it doesn't exist.
See, like that relation. Yeah, it does seem like that was fast. But like when I think about my life and the things that have happened in the last 3 years, I don't know, it doesn't seem.
I don't know
really
how
fast.
not, because when you look at your daughters, I remember your daughters being able to be held like a football, and now they're not, and that feels like yesterday.
I mean, I remember that too, but I don't.
It doesn't feel like yesterday.
No.
Scotty, how old are you?
36.
So, Tony, how old
Wow.
are you?
I'm sorry, I'm 35. I'll be 36
Tony, how old
in
are you?
November.
41.
Yeah.
Okay,
he's old.
so Scotty's year is 136th and yours is 141st.
Yeah,
So
but that's not
it-
that big of a difference.
it is. It's 5 years of a difference. So it's a fifth of a difference is, or it's
I
not
guess
a
it's less
fifth.
than.
It's like
I guess it's more than 10%.
yeah. So like, you know,
He's an old
it's
man.
it's relative. So it does make sense that his is gonna feel like a longer time than yours will be, and then
No, I
mine's gonna
mean,
feel like a
like-
longer time than his will be, or shorter than
Yeah, I get that, but I don't even like. It doesn't even feel like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's been a while. So I'm like, dang, why is she not 5 yet? No, I'm kidding. I don't. I don't mean that, but like,
Why she ain't contributing to this funds right now?
or at least taking
get a
less
job.
away. Jesus,
Yeah,
fucking
go work at a call center. You little
daycare,
minion.
bro. Oh my god, daycare. But I don't know. I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. But you know, back to the you know, take care of your parents thing. Like, yeah, we're gonna get there. Like, that's why I'm saving for retirement, like to make sure that I'm good, and also to leave my kids a little nest egg so that they can be
But,
all right, like
so,
have a little income out of that. But like,
for you, the question's a little different, right? Because
okay,
it's similar. Your dad's new wife, right?
same but different.
Well, it's yeah. Your
Yo, Interview, one of the most quoted movies of all time.
Same,
From
but
my
different.
perspective,
yeah.
anyway.
Your dad's wife right now is not part of your blood.
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm not
But,
worried
like,
about that at all.
your dad is taking care of her.
No,
What do you mean?
she does Lyft. She drives Lyft and Uber.
Anyway, for all intents and purposes, we'll say.
Listen, man, I'm not worried about. Well, so what's the question?
So your dad's gonna retire, and he's going to be taking care of her.
Yeah.
Right. Like, there could be issues financially, or whatever. How is that going to impact your life? On how you have a conversation with him to make sure he's okay. Because, like, it's going to be you and Wes, right? Like, no offense to Alex, but, like, this is going to fall on you and Wes's shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, when it's on me and Wes's shoulders, Alex is gonna be on our fucking shoulders too, because he's supporting her too. But anyway, like,
Might need
I
to
am
timestamp that.
I'm already parenting my dad in a sense that, but I don't do it myself, right? I never have a conversation with him when it's just me having the conversation with him. I talk to Alex, I talk to Wes, and I say, guys, so for instance, he's like, oh, we're going to move to North Carolina. This guy's fucking nuts, okay? He's like, oh, I want to spend my retirement years, hanging out with my granddaughters and blah, 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 blah. And then in the next breath, he's like, yeah, we're moving to North Carolina. If everybody didn't know, I live in Pennsylvania. That's where his granddaughters live. At least his only blood, granddaughters. He has two other granddaughters. They live in New Jersey, from Alex, right? And that's from, that's his daughter
Yes,
as well.
his daughters.
How are you going to see your grandkids if you're in North Carolina? Oh, you'll come down. No, I'm not. I have a job.
It's a short drive.
Yeah, short drive my ass. It's like 12 fucking hours. Like, I'm not coming down there. Oh, we'll come up. You're not staying at my house. What the what, are you going to stay at my house for like 6 weeks? What are you, fucking nuts? No. What are you doing? So I tried to have this conversation with him on many occasions of like, hey, you need to move to Pennsylvania. Why are you moving to North Carolina? I know you don't want to live in New York. Nobody wants to live in New York. Move to Pennsylvania.
Hear that
Because
far?
you don't want to pay
Nobody
this.
wants to live in New York.
You don't want to pay this 16% or whatever % fucking taxes, right, on your shit.
Oh,
So
shit.
So then
No
I
one
was
wants
like,
to live in Jersey either, bro.
I was like, wait a second.
You're right.
Wait a second. Let me be smart about this. So I had a conversation with Alex, and I was like, Alex, we need to convince Dad to move to Pennsylvania. And she's like, okay, it's a plan. And then I talked to Wes, and I was like, Wes, we need to convince Dad to move to Pennsylvania. Not Bumblefuck, Pennsylvania. Not 4 hours away, Pennsylvania. Like 30
Not
minutes down,
Pennsyltucky.
like 30 minutes down the fucking road, Pennsylvania. And he has finally been convinced. He's
Nice.
going to move like 30 minutes away from me. And I'm like, yes, thank God. I was like, oh my God. So this guy, I mean, there is no parenting him from a single point of attack. You have to surround him with the idea. And once he hears it enough, then he thinks of it as his own original thought. You know what?
Yeah.
I
Plant
think
the
I'm going to
seed.
move to Pennsylvania. Not like, thanks, son, for bringing me to the light. It's more like, oh, yeah, you know what? I think living in Pennsylvania is a good idea. It's a great
Scott,
idea. It's my
I
idea.
got this great idea.
Why don't I
think-
move to Pennsylvania?
What's that movie with Will Smith where like it's creating the con? Like it was an interesting concept.
Oh,
movie
yeah,
where,
yeah.
like,
Focus.
Is it Focus?
Yeah. When he gets the Asian guy to bet on 55.
Yeah.
Woo woo. The song. It's like the song was a 55, and the guy on the football field
Yep.
was wearing 55. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like making someone think that number was special without
right.
having to tell them that number.
That's right.
And putting that number in front of them at random times, at all times, to make them want to choose that number. Which
Even
was
listening.
a pretty fucking amazing idea, to be honest.
That was a great
with you.
movie. That was also with what's her name? Who played Harley Quinn? What was her name?
Margot
She also
Robbie.
was Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
But yeah, so how are
Interesting.
we on time?
155.
155.
How much time do we need for Man-Made?
Oh, not 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just talk about Quentin Tarantino then.
All right.
And I'll go through this. So what I thought was a really good, interesting topic was this Quentin Tarantino conspiracy theory. And I don't think it's like conspiracy theory, I think it's more like a fan theory. And then Tarantino himself also sort of gave some credence to the idea, which I found was really, really interesting. It's more or less that the Tarantino films all live under one universe.
Okay.
It's one universe, but it can be classified as two separate universes. So what I mean by that is you have the real universe, like Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the movie universe inside the Tarantino universe. So, for instance, that would be like From Dusk Till Dawn and from like Kill Bill, those kind of films, right? Or not Kill Bill, but like
No, Kill Bill is right.
Yeah, Kill Bill is like their cinema films. So, in the Tarantino films, there's a bunch of things that all are together, right? And he believes that whatchamacallit, is it the Vega Brothers?
Yeah.
So if you look at whatchamacallit from Pulp Fiction, his brother is Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs. They're brothers. And Tarantino was going to create a movie showcasing that prior. Plus all of the brands, like the cigarette brand. There's other brands that are all tied into all the movies. But so what he says is you have the Vega Brothers, and he created movies that he believed that the Vega Brothers would like to watch. And that was like From Dusk Till Dawn and whatchamacallit. So
I feel like I don't know why I don't really know what From Dusk Till Dawn is.
it's that vampire movie with Salma Hayek. Ooh, she was a fox in that movie.
I don't think I watched it then.
Oh, I was a
Really?
I was a classic.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah, let me pull up my notes. Is it?
So there's movies of the existing universe, and then there are movies that certain characters in this existing universe want to watch, and he makes those movies too.
Yeah, so we call that the real universe and the movie universe inside the Tarantino.
Okay, what about like
universe.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? That was a Tarantino film, right?
Yeah. I think, hold on.
Was that a movie they want to watch, or was that like the real universe? Because there
Give
were
me
no
a s-
Vega brothers in there.
No, but give me a second.
Was that a Quentin Tarantino movie? It was. Yeah.
It was a Tarantino film. I got my notes. If this would work. I forgot my iPad. My phone is on its last leg, ladies and gentlemen.
So that one is part of the realer than real universe.
The realer than real universe.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that means.
So
That's like the real universe in terms of like Quentin Tarantino movies,
and
which
not
is
the
basically
movie
like
universe.
Oh.
yeah, not the other one, yeah.
So what's Hateful Eight? Is that like a one that the Vega brothers want to listen to, watch?
Yeah.
So you got
Includes
the
films like
Vincent
Reservoir Dogs,
Vega,
Pulp
Mr.
Fiction.
Blonde, the real movie universe. The real world includes like Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, and the movie universe includes Kill Bill and From Dusk Till Dawn. Characters in the real world universe would go see these movie stories. They have fictional brands like Red Apple Cigarettes, Big Kahuna Burger. They appear in multiple films, reinforcing a shared universe. There's also Joe Cabot in Reservoir Dogs, and Bonnie from Pulp Fiction are suspected to be part of the same crime family. And but they do mention that they believe that From Dusk Till Dawn is also part of, like he said, the real world universe.
Vampires in the real world.
That's From Dusk Till Dawn. That's in the movie universe.
Oh, that's in the movie universe.
Yeah, that's the movie universe.
I mean,
it's an interesting fan theory.
Listen, man, if I was Quentin Tarantino, I would absolutely push that theory. Cause like, why not? Right now, you're creating more buzz for all of your movies out of you just reusing assets. I mean, think about Warzone. Like I equate it to like Warzone in Call of Duty, right? You have all these little maps, right? And then you take all of these little maps and you make one giant map, right? You're just reusing assets. Like there are even maps that they're using now that they made decades ago, right? So like, hey, why do I need to come up with a new cigarette company? Why don't I just reuse the one I've already created? And people like probably think that's cool. Whatever, and now it's turned into this giant theory about whatever, right? And it's like, yeah, okay, now go find all the Easter eggs. I mean, he could have done that on purpose. He could be a genius like that. He did that all on purpose. From the start, though, I mean, Reservoir Dogs was his first full-length feature film. So
I mean,
did he?
He's that good. He's that good.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
The original universe. He's the originator
Big
of
Kahuna
the
Burger.
movie universes.
I don't
So,
know.
fun fan
I
theory.
could
That's
go
cool,
for
though.
a Big Kahuna Burger.
Huh?
You know what they
I could go
call
for a Big Kahuna.
a
That
quarter
is
pounder
a
with cheese
tasty burger.
in France?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Because of the metric system.
Yeah.
Oops, I accidentally shot Mickey in the face. What'd he say? When he shows up to whatchamacallit's house,
God.
and he was like, was there a sign outside that said
I don't think you want to say
dead
that.
storage?
Was it
But, all right, well,
dead blank storage?
Yeah.
but
I'm
anyway,
not dropping that
Beep.
on here.
I'm not saying it. Hands up. We'll leave that to our head expert in
You just said it with your.
racial theory.
Thank you all for tuning in for another great episode of No Safe Words. Like, follow, subscribe.
Check you guys
13 in the
next week.
books.
We'll see you next week.